from the sidelines of the Shift Happens conference here in Washington, D.C. I'm Jarrett Banks of TechEdge. Joining me now is Kevin Briggs, VP of Public Sector Sales at AvePoint. Kevin, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Kevin, you're the VP of Public Sector Sales. What does this role entail and why does it excite you?
Yeah, so what my role entails is I head up the public sector organization for AvePoint. We serve 4 primary markets. We have K through 12 education, higher education, universities, colleges, and then we have state and local government, and then the federal government. So in that role, we head up our sales and support and services around organizations in those 4 markets that I talked about. What excites me about this market is tech for social good, right? Seeing technology and what it can do for customers, for organizations, for people, people's health, people's wellness, economic prosperity, seeing businesses take government data and then use it to create new businesses, innovation. It's taking that technology and empowering organizations to achieve more. And it's really cool to see that impact, that outcome that you have, a mission outcome with an organization, to see technology be used to help protect lives, to see technology be used to improve businesses. Using census data, for example. The U.S. Department of Commerce is a federal organization, and it's really the U.S. Department of Data. They provide economic data, weather data, science data to organizations, to businesses, and to people. And that data is used for public good, for economic good. And that data is so critical to be managed and protected and get to the right people at the right time.
All right, great. Now, Kevin, you work a lot with government and public sector organizations. What are some of the trends that you're seeing that are unique to the industry?
Yeah, managing data and being efficient with that data. Who has that data? What is that data? Where is that data? How do we manage that data? How do we secure that data? How do you apply automation and artificial intelligence to do some of that work? In the past, there's people looking at spreadsheets on a piece of paper and managing this data through its process, passing it to the next person. Maybe the information comes into the department or that office through mail, right? And then how's that mail get up to the secretary of that organization if it needs to be seen by he or she? Now you think about how we digitize that, and then now how do we manage that data? So organizations are struggling to optimize and automate and apply artificial intelligence to that, to be able to enable their organization to focus on the things that matter the most, right? If there are things that can be automated, they can go focus on the hard problems, the mission programs, where they're protecting lives, where they're trying to increase the wellness of people and their health. So that's really one of the struggles that we see the most of, is how do we manage that data? How do we manage it more efficiently? And most importantly, how do we secure that data through its life cycle?
All right, great. Let's talk a little more about the public sector. You work with companies like Microsoft, Salesforce. Can you describe these relationships to those who don't understand the ecosystem?
Yeah, it's a great relationship to have with a Microsoft, a Salesforce, AWS. It's great because we don't all do everything, but together we can really provide a tremendous platform to public sector organizations. For example, Microsoft may have a technology like Teams, and out of the box it does things very well. But there's going to be gaps that an organization needs, those bespoke use cases, those very specialized data requirements they may have. They can now partner with that AvePoint and vice versa to be able to meet those customer needs, to close that gap, to provide an innovative and affordable solution that then can have that mission and business outcome in the end. So the partnership is really great. I've been very excited to form new partnerships with Salesforce, with AWS, and not just Google and Microsoft, but this wide spectrum of partners in the space.
Great. And what are you most excited about in the Microsoft roadmap?
In the Microsoft roadmap, certainly what's happening with AI in the past 12 months is, it's been around. It's not like it's new, but the acceleration of AI in the past 12 months is mind-blowing. The democratization of AI in how we use it in our own lives, having, your phone answer an incoming call and then decide what to do with it, to send it to voicemail or to politely decline or whatever it might be. It's democratized AI, and the speed of it innovating is really incredible. Now, with that comes great responsibility. And how do we make sure the right data is being consumed by those models? And then how do we manage the output of that data? And that's where I think AvePoint really has a tremendous space in this place in this market, is to manage the data. We came up through this ecosystem of SharePoint and content management, and now when we get into this world of AI, you think about all of our legacy and managing data since 2001, right, and moving it into a modern system. Well, we know how to do that better than probably most companies out there, and that we have done it before, and now we're bringing it into this AI model and say, let's manage this data, let's govern it the right way, and make sure that the right data is in the right hands at the right time.
All right, that's a great way to cap things off. This has been Kevin Briggs, the VP of Public Sector Sales at AvePoint. I'm Jared Banks, signing off from the sidelines of the Shift Happen conference here in Washington, D.C.